Corruptors take money from us without mercy, so we have to take their stolen money with no mercy as well. Good afternoon to all the educators. My name is Leonita Camelia and I am from Adiwangsa University, Jambi province. And here, as the first speaker of closing government, I would like to deliver my argument about this motion today, and that is, this house will impoverish corruptors. Before I start my arguments, I would like to give some respect to the board of opening government and opening opposition for making and delivering their argument. But I would like to rebut some of the points that has been made by the opening opposition. First is, I absolutely think that certainly the first speaker of opening opposition didn't understand of what have our first speaker from opening government said about the how further our impoverished we will do. As the fourth speaker of opening opposition has stated, it is right that poverty will make people not able to live normally, but this is not the case, because our first speaker of opening government has stated that we only impoverish corruptors to the point of the regular basis, and that means they could still eat and live in hygiene, environment, and whatsoever. Then, opening opposition talking about the family corruptor, the family's corruptor poverty, I think it's nothing but nonsense in my state of opinion. Why? Because I think that opening opposition, they cared so much about the ex-corruptor's life that they didn't think about our society's poverty. Because of the corruptors, we could say that we almost reach into the poverty state. Then we don't talk about eliminate corruptors existence like what opening opposition have said, ladies and gentlemen. Opening opposition state that people still murder although there is death sentences, and they made it symmetrical to our solution to the corruption cases in our country. But we don't say that it will eliminate all the corruptors in our nation, but instead our first speaker of the opening government has said that we as the government will prevent the number of corruption case in the future with this method, and that is impoverish corruptors. Opening opposition stated that jail times and rehabilitation is way more effective and better than impoverishment. But this is all so wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think that opening opposition realized that their methods are ineffective as well. In our country, those punishments, the jail times and rehabilitation has been done for so long, maybe since our independence at 1945, but the corruption prevalence is just increasing, and just poverty instead is still happening in our society to these days. Then the second speaker of opening government stated that impoverishment will make the ex-corruptors a burden to nation and thus increasing the criminality prevalences. But sadly, I don't think their arguments from the beginning until this point are worth of our time. Why? Because corruption is a very big act of criminality rather than stealing money or maybe they have mentioned it. And corruptors are the criminals, and we can say they are a burden and even embarrassment of our nation with preventing our method, that is impoverishment, to these corruptors. That means we let these corruptors more and more growing in our country, in our nation. And last, opening opposition only saw the bad side of this planet system without considering the benefits. What is the benefit? The benefit I meant in my speech is the money that has been paid back with the extra by the ex-corruptors will restore our economy quality and give me 1 second. We restore our economic quality in every aspect. There will be more budget to build our facilities, including schools and hospitals as vital buildings. That will improve our society's quality life rather than let corruptors live happily with the money they have stolen unethically from us. That was not my last point actually. The last is they mentioned that it will be hard and there will be technical errors in counting the amount of the money. We understand this stuff, but although we couldn't precise the money that they have stolen from us, from our nation, but at least we could take back from them, although it's not 150% as opening government said, but at least we could get fully 100% from them. That's all my speech, and I really agree and stand to my motion to our motion today. Thank you.